Hi. Um, so today I have something a little different. Um, I'm gonna play this deck. This is probably my next competitive deck. Um, I've recently performed well with the Monk Hacker. I can show you that. Get the Monk Hacker. Okay, here's the Monk Hacker. This is the recent deck that I've been competitive with. I'm currently playing it at Code 6. I won the TCL tournament with it, although that was World's Glide only. Uh, this is the Monk Hacker. Has lateral shift or with wonder. Um, has a lot of interesting plays during the turn. You can search for things with the orb that you really need. You can um, cash Moldon to activate Group Think Tank to all sorts of crazy shenanigans. You can come Officer Kirby to exhume something that you really need. There's lots of clever plays I can do with this deck. This is a toolbox deck. It has something for most situations. I really like it. Um, and I recently acquired a deck that is similarly toolboxy, and I've only played it less than 20 times, and I kind of want to up that to like in the 50s, 60s. So I really know the ins and outs of the deck, what it can do, and like I don't foresee needing to have a triad anytime soon for a competitive event, but I'd like to have three decks to put in a triad, and I think this will be the second one. Monk Hacker will be the first one, and the new one will be the second one. So this is a deck in Italian. DJ Donohoe Warlock del Carisma. I, I guess Warlock of Carisma. Let's see what that means. What? Okay, let's just translate this. Warlock del Charisma. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, this is the next deck that I want to play. I want to really understand. What appeals to me in this deck is again the Elm of Wonder, which allows me to fetch cards that I need. I really like Seed, and Seed for similar reasons. It also allows me to find the thing that I need when I need it. Um, so yeah, that orb helps me find what I need when I need it. It also has two extremely powerful cards. It has the Captain Valerico, which is one of the best cards in the game. Um, it's not as good as Lateral Shift, but it definitely has incredible tempo. And it also has an Eaton's Jaw, which is a card that I'm just starting to learn. I've had experience with Valerico for a while now, since it's out since Worlds Collide. But Eaton's Jaw is a new card, and this is the first deck that I have that I'm really like deep diving into. So I'm still learning which targets to call with it, and that also really depends on the deck that's in. Like you need to know what disrupts my deck the most, so I can stop it from disrupting it. Now, if you can see that the expected amber here is really, really low, that means that I really need to use the board to reap in order to generate the amber that I need to win. That means that I use either Star Alliance or the Sanctum in order to reap, because the disc only has like 4 creatures, so those are not gonna reap. Like I also don't really call this repeatedly. It's like a support house. I just play a few cards and then forget about it for a while, or even play the cards out of house using Kirby and Valerico. Um, Yeah, so let's just go over everything because like most of the cards here are interesting. Um, like almost all the cards serve some kind of purpose. So the Mindfire has a capture pip on it, which I don't really care about usually, but since this deck is not very high on Amber control, I like to have the Mindfire be more of a sure capture, more of sure Amber control than the possibility of Amber control if I discard a card with the bonus icons, uh, which is still nice, like if I do hit something. There's a ritual which pairs very nicely with both the Bone Star, the Infernus, and the Val Jericho. Because if I played Val Jericho later in the game and they already have sort of a board, then sacrificing two creatures from a flank can help me put Val Jericho in the center. Um, Steering Grave, uh, bring back key creatures. Key creatures in this deck are the Infernus for extra Amber control, Snarret for extra Amber control, and obviously Val Jericho after the board clear. I don't usually archive Val Jericho if um, if it's late in the game and I already had a battle line, because the chances of me being able to get her to the center are low, so I rather not do that. There's also a Diamond Knight here, which occasionally I can sacrifice to steal one, but I found that usually doesn't really happen because of the Purifier of Souls. The Purifier of Souls stops the destroyed effect. Now, the Diamond Knight, I think, as far as I remember, is the only destroyed effect in the deck, so I'm not too upset about having them both in play. Uh, like the positive effect of having a Purifier of Souls is magnitudes better than preventing me from using the Diamond Knight, like preventing Dust Imps, Johnny Longfingers, all the Daimyo combinations. It's all very, very powerful. Yeah, so we have a Whale of the Damned, which is targeted removal. That's always nice. There's a Waking Nightmare. This is like a low effect card in this deck because I'm not gonna have a lot of these creatures. But if I go to this to stop them with a Snarret, Infernus, and Awake Nightmare, then they all combine to be able to put some significant amber control on my opponent. There's a Dominator Bubble. The Dominator Bubble allows me to, when I do call the low creature house, to reap something or fight with something out of house, which is always nice. So this actually fits the deck very nicely. You like obviously if you will be able to call this repeatedly, then the Dominator Bubble would be nicer. But I still like the option of calling that house and still using something to fight and clear a creature or something like that. Soulfiddle, obviously a shitty card. Like I'm not gonna try and make this sound like this is a fantastic card in this deck. This is one of the shittiest cards in the game. It just doesn't do much. Still, if it's an artifact, so I can stick it on the board, and if they don't have a mass artifact removal, it probably stays there, and I don't have to worry about throwing into it again. Then we have the Bone Saw, which is, like I said, good relationship with the Ritual, and it's a 5 power body, which is not terrible. There's a Dark Minion. The Dark Minion is probably the second weakest card in the deck. I have not been able to do anything significant with it. I'll occasionally even discard it because having it in play with a wider battle line when I want to keep Val Jericho in the center is not productive. So unless I know they have like I don't know ancient power combo or like significant warding from other sources, I don't really like this card. Infernus is excellent, especially with the ritual. Now I try not to purge the ritual if I don't have to. Like I obviously would love to purge the ritual immediately if my opponent has Infernus. Otherwise, they will make me lose 3, and then my ritual does nothing. So I destroyed 2 friendly creatures potentially and didn't actually gain anything. But if I manage to purge it when I really need amber control, it can be a big swing. Especially like I gain 3 and Infernus sacrifice it and purge that and some other card, they lose 4. That's like a swindle. 2 cards combo for a swindle is pretty nice. If I'm up against Infernus, I will sometimes leave the orb up specifically for this combo. So I don't have to get stuck with the ritual in my hand. Yeah, so that's nice. Snarette is pretty cute in this deck. There's a nice combo where I can play the Exalted with the Fangs, not Fangs, Giselhard's Standard, and then the following turn I can clear the Amber that I exalted on it. There's also Amber Heart, so I can exalt it further, ward it, so it's more likely to stick on the board, and then I can clear it from the Amber. That's cute. I wouldn't say that's like super combo. It's cute though. Fangs of Giselheart is often a discard in this deck because I have quite a few 6-power creatures, and it's hard sometimes to find my opponent's stronger creature. But like obviously, if you're playing against Dorians, this is a very useful card. It also bypasses destroyed effects, so I not only have the Purifier to bypass the destroyed effects that return Amber to the pool, I also have the Fangs of Giselheart. There's a Smite. Smite is useful. It helps control the board. It helps do some immediate effect when you're playing a Sanctum. Helps if I can cast it with Jericho. One of the creatures that I like most to smite with is the Sacro Alien. So usually the fight effect on these hybrid aliens is tough to pull off unless you have the skirmish or the 2 armor variant. So yeah, this is one of the better ones with the fight ability. And that fight ability is pretty strong, like sifting through your deck, putting the card that you don't really need right now at the bottom, knowing what you're going to draw next turn, getting another card right now from the top 3. That's like a really good draw effect. So I like being able to smite with the Sacro Alien. Obviously, Orb of Wonder is amazing. Have to be dangerous against Poltergeist in the church. I usually play it anyway against them because they have 1 turn to respond to it. Like unless they have like 3 copies of Poltergeist, Bow, etc., then I will play it anyway. Because they have only 1 turn to respond to it, and then I can go and fetch Maintenance Jar or my Val Jericho. And also because people are not used to play with Orb of Wonder in their decks, sometimes they don't like pick a very good card for highest impact in that moment. Amber Hearts, very nice to be able to protect important creatures, especially Val Jericho, but also some of the knights. Especially if I like capture a little bit of Amber, then I can also ward it, make it a little harder for my opponent to get the Amber back. And I recently wrote an article about how shitty the power and armor levels are in Sanctum in mass mutations. Like the average is like a point and a half lower than Call of the Archons. But if you look at the creatures in this house, in this Sanctum lineup, they are all stupidly strong. Those are 6-2, 4-2, 6-3, 5-2. This one obviously not one of them. Squire Alice, also not one of them, and a Technoknight, which is 5-2. So that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures that are like beefy. How to deal with, stick to the board, and those allow me to reap. Lady Lorena is excellent. I get to protect my Subject Kirby and my Val Jericho, and I can protect both and still have, like, if I have only those 3 on the board, I can have Val Jericho in the center, Lady Lorena on the left flank, Kirby on the right flank, and they're all protected by Lady Lorena, which is awesome. Um, Dino Knight is cute. Like, I sometimes forget its ability is something because this is like a Saurian effect. I mean, I'm not too keen on Saurian effects, so I sometimes forget to use this ability or plan for it. Like, TCO prompts me to use it when I play it, and then I go, oh, I can kill a creature, but I forget to plan for this card at the beginning of my turn. So yeah, I need to pay more attention to that, learn it. Also, the Exalted Emperor can be nice with the Gizelard standard for the +1 armor. Obviously, it's not like I wouldn't just randomly put Amber on my creatures in order to boost the armor, but if it happens, it's nice. Steel One, we talked about this. Lady Lorena, Purify of Souls. It's come up against Johnny Longfingers once, which was devastating for my opponent, and they were like, wait, why didn't I steal anything? Oh yeah, Purify of Souls. So yeah, it can be extremely powerful. Seeker is another one of the bad cards in this deck. It rarely goes off. It's just another creature. This is another card I might consider discarding if my battle line is getting too big for Val Jericho. Squire Ellis also has a capture pip on her, which is nice. Like, she captures 2 and I capture another one on a different creature. Boosts the armor with the standard, and she becomes 2/3, which is even harder to, like, cheeky damage remove. And the Techno Knight has Rip Discards. Love to discard some useless discards like the Soul Fiddle. On the Star Lines, I have a Container Flux, which is my main board clear in this deck. Like, this deck does not have a proper board clear, so I have to use the Container Flux smart. I have to be smart about it. It's possible that a Container Flux should be held sometimes. I have not done so yet. Yeah, that's important card in this deck. Without it, this deck is way weaker. Subdue, nice targeted creature control with an Amber Pip. Now, Transporter Platform can do some really nice shenanigans in this deck. Like, obviously, the dream is to get double Val Jericho out. So if you have only her on the center line or like one other creature, you can sometimes activate their ability, play something that's not a creature, bounce her back to the hand, play her again, play another out of house card, which is really nice, but that doesn't happen very often because it requires very small battle lines. And like I said, the Sanctum is quite beefy, so that doesn't usually happen. Sacroalian talked about, Val Jericho Sacroalian talked about. Scout Beat, not terribly exciting unless I combine it with sometimes I forget about this combo, and I really shouldn't. Like, I should be mindful. Like, when I activate the Sacroalian, I put the card that I want least or the shittiest card on the bottom of my deck. Where if I have Scout Beat available, then I can put it on top of my deck and then use Scout Beat to discard it instead of having it stuck at the bottom of my deck, which would be more useful. I need to be mindful of that. There's a Security Droid. Meh, doesn't do much. I don't know. It's a creature, can be taunty. I have not yet deciphered when I should taunt other creatures. Like, obviously, like I said with the Squire Ellis, not the Seeker of Truth and the Dark Minion, if my battle line is getting too big for my Jericho, I might just taunt something up instead of playing it as a creature. But otherwise, you kind of usually prefer to be able to reap for an additional one. So I don't know. I'm still learning what I want to do with this card. Obviously, not a great card, but it's there and you need to make the best of it. Subject Kirby has a damage pip on it. So when I go Subject Kirby, 1 damage, transport to the platform to bring it back to my hand, play it back, another 1 damage, play 2 Sanctum creatures, that's amazing. Love that. There's also a little bit of combo-iness you can do with the Infernus. If you have a Subject Kirby out and it survives, then and an Infernus out that survives, I can transport to platform the Infernus to my hand, Reboot Kirby, replay the Infernus. That's not as good as Star Alliance Infernus with a platform because it's a 3-card combo, but it's still pretty nice. I can also sometimes do just if I have the Infernus in hand, I can activate Subject Kirby, play the Infernus, and then return to my hand, leave it in my hand for next turn, so they can't kill the Infernus, and I can use it later. Definitely worth holding Infernus, yeah? Now there's a double access denied detention called and shield blast and blast shielding. I often, because the amber on this deck is pretty low, I find myself playing those on my own creatures quite a bit in order to get maximum value from the transport platform. I like playing the detention coil on Subject Kirby because it's not gonna attack, like that's not something that's gonna happen, and I really like bouncing Subject Kirby with the transporter platform. The access denied are less useful to play on the Subject Kirby because you prevent the reap and basically prevent one win. But if I don't have anything else to put them on, then I can do that. Otherwise, I rather put them on something else that I can bounce, like I don't know, Scout Beat or the Sacro Alien. Like putting double access denied and blast shielding on the Sacro Alien is pretty neat. I can fight with it. I don't really want to reap with it because the fight ability is really powerful. It has blast shielding, so it's even more survivable. And then I can fight with something, bounce it, play it again, put the upgrades, get maximum amber from that. It really helps close out games. Okay, that was a lot of talking about this deck. Let's get into some games and see if talking through the games might help me learn the deck better. I'm currently at 61% win rate. Let's see if we can boost that up a little. Talk a lot. Need a drink. I'm probably gonna play like 2 games, maybe 3 games in this video. We'll see. Depends on how fast they go. Good luck. Have fun. Okay, so what I have in my hand is a 2-2-2 split. I'm going second. The reach around the empty board is pretty nice. Mindfire early is also pretty nice. Having the Orb of Wonder early is also very, very nice. I can search for my Val early before I build up the board. I'm tempted to keep this. Let's have a quick peek in the deck. First of all, do they have any amber artifact control? I don't see any. So having my orb out is rather safe. They have triple subtle maul, so I really need to get my shit out fast. There's a call out which can be really, really annoying if they take my Val. Yeah, I think all in all, there's a bunch of creature removal. If I can get my jar out and call subtle maul, that could seriously disrupt their deck. There are a lot of good targets for jar, so we'll see at one point we will get them. I keep this hand because I want to go with early this. Disrupt their play a little. Okay, they disrupt my play. In that case, I'm not gonna play this. I'm gonna play my orb. And yeah, pure fire. Now the question is gonna be, am I gonna take Val or am I gonna take Jar? Tough question. Not sure what's gonna be. I really want to not have to play against 3 southern mauls. My opponent is asking how do I search for a deck with 2 Niflheim and a Graviton. Um, just add them to the account search on doc. Okay, they played some Untamed. They have one dust imp. I'm not terribly important to keep the purifier. Yeah. Do I want to kill the dark minion? Where's my jaw? Play the jaw. Circle. Small. Turn. Do I play the dark minion? I think I do. Sacrifice it. Some damage on those stuff. Oh, that didn't work because the purifiers stopped from happening. Guess I put the purifier in my archives for later. Well, that's something that I need to learn. I have another destroyed effect in my deck that doesn't really like. Okay, this is not great. They can rip for 3 again next turn. I'm gonna play Starlines anyway. Scout Pete, let's see what I have. Squireless. Squireless can be useful, especially since I have some Sanctum in hand, so I'm gonna leave it on top of the deck. Tension Coil on the Queen. Shield Blasting on the Pete. And I'm gonna play the Secure Droid. I don't see Valerico anytime coming out soon because I'm gonna play Sanctum next turn probably. And I'm at 6. That's nice. They play this. They call on my Scout Pete. I'm okay with that. Really okay with that. Forge. Well, they have dust imp out, so Purifier looks really nice right now. Do I have a Dino Knight? Yes, I do. So I can kill the Toxin, the Dewfairy, or pop the Dust Imp ahead of time to prevent the possible future shenanigan. I think it's beefy enough that they might have a hard time killing it, but they'll pop the key probably. So I'm okay with just, wait, I wanna put that to the left of Secure Droid, put Square is to the right, capture on the Purifier, and this to the right, and Exalted to pop 1000. Now they're probably gonna both clear. Yep, wait, pop. And key charge. Okay, well I didn't really have a way to stop him anyway, so I'm okay with that. I could play Infernus with my Kirby and focus on non-amber cards. Yeah, I can do that. The transporter platform, a bit of damage on that. Sacroalian, blah blah blah. And I want to purge the color because that can be troublesome, and they have a seed out. Key charge, or the key to this. I need to pop the key charge. Yeah, I'm gonna need to pop the key charge. That's gonna stop me from like, responding to stuff. Oh, gateway. Oh. Drop seed for key to this. Pay the key. Well, that's interesting. Dustin is back. So my hand isn't great. I can go this. But the Waking Nightmare can be useful later. Oh, they have a. I thought it was a Dustin. There's an Anchor, so I can only play 2 cards. But that's not really a big of a problem. I can pop the sort of fiddle to do this card. But I think I will take this opportunity to play the Gizlard standard without exalting anything. Now I have more for this card, and I can also whale the damned stupid imp. Or whatever else they put down. See what they have in the left in the top pile. There's Val, and since they cleared up all the lot, she can actually do stuff. I don't love it. Like, I'm kind of through most of my good stuff. I kind of had to just dig. They routine job me. Discard a poison wave because they have vulnerable creatures. Discard Subtle Maul because I jarred it. Yeah, that was a good call. Bubble. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, shit. Okay. I screwed up. I screwed up big time. Gonna lose my Amber Heart. Yeah, okay. It's time to get rid of that imp the right way. Oh yeah, that was so bad. I was like, that Volto was the Lance player played library access, seed, library access, and then got stuck. They had a twin bolt in hand. They just needed to kill it before playing the second library access. It was that level of bad. Oh my god. I don't have any Star Alliance creatures in hand. My bad is over here. So my turn is gonna be really, really sad. I'm probably gonna fang whatever creature they're gonna play. And pass turn. Dang. Well, disconnected. That's bad. It's time to restart my internet. Connecting. I'm back. Woo. Okay, so they have a Hunting Witch and then Momok. Purge the Momok. Can't purge the Hunting Witch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do I let the Hunting Witch live? That's crazy. No, I'm not going to do that. Continue flux. This is really upsetting. I really would want to play that on the Valkyrie and bounce her around, but that's not going to happen. Show it. Gobbles. Kind of want to purge the show it, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to play Star Alliance and purge the Gobbles. Bounce the Val. Play Val. The Bone Saw. Scout beat. What do you find? What do you find? Ritual. I want ritual. You on top. What happened? Poison wave. Okay. Poison wave. Ooh, Shadow Self. Shadow Self would have been a nice purge target. Too bad I no longer have it. Silvertooth fights. Okay. We have options. There's a Shadow Self which is pretty annoying. They are checked, so I would really like to be able to play my Snarret. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna sacrifice the Bone Saw to be able to play Subject Kirby. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Sacrifice, yeah. Okay, so I want to beat the redraw and I don't want to sacrifice my Val. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna sacrifice my Bone Saw to allow me to play a out of house creature. I can use Val to get off the Shadow Self, and then pop that. Should I sacrifice the Spiralis or the Lady Lorena? Probably the Lady Lorena. Okay, Lady Lorena on the left. Play the Ritual. Sacrifice both. And then play the Snarret. Captures one. And make that Shark angry. As I can. It's an angry Shark now. Routine job. Steals 2. And the background check. But I have a Dino Knight. And Sanctum. Oh. I play Star Alliance. No, there's no Val shenanigans to be had. Okay, so Sanctum. On the O. Exalt to Umbra. Squire Alice. Capture one on Val for the +1 armor. Knight on the other side, and now I have to pick between the two. I think now our bowl is better. Just gonna get rid of this. Go check. Yeah, that looks good. Lost in the Woods. They're gonna get all their ammo back. Oof. That's a lot of ammo. Yeah. I do have an orb though. I have an Infernus. Nothing in the Discord. Why would they have a ritual in mind? I think it's time for Infernus shenanigans. Oh, actually, Val is back in my deck. They shuffled it back. Do I want Val? No, I want Infernus shenanigans. Yeah, okay. Infernus. Play Infernus. Merge that. And access denied. I don't see them coming back into play. Gonna go ahead and archive my Kilby. I see a Starline Stone coming up. Keys cost by 1. Enrage. 2 Fairy. And kill the witch because like, it's a witch. It needs it back. It's the second roll of default. Okay, now I have a very nice Starline Stone setup. Oh, so 2 hit. That's not too bad. Oh no, Guzo. No, my Val. Oh, that's sad. Still get to do Infernal Shenanigans. It's time for Infernal Shenanigans. Oh, wait, they have a Tentacus. Wait, I can kill the Tentacus. Okay, kill the Tentacus. Starlines. Flux. 5 and 3, I guess. Doesn't really matter. The Kirby pop. Play Detention Coil on Infernus. Dance Infernus. Play Infernus. About little stuff. Buy stuff. And then Detention Coil. Oh, I won. Okay. GG. Okay, that was good. That was a show of strength. Beat a nice coded deck. Okay, next game. They're back. Same opponent. Okay. Still bringing in Massive Edition decks this time. Okay, so Wrath, Gluttony, Envy, Desire with a Relentless Creeper, Double Infernus, Mark of this. Okay, so I've discovered recently that Jar is symmetrical. Oh, they have Reclaimed by Nature. I kind of have to jar the Reclaimed by Nature. Yeah, I kind of have to. Oh, this deck looks bursty and fun. Yeah, okay. Don't love this opening hand. So don't want to get stuck with the Ritual and no Infernus against no Infernuses. So I'm gonna mulligan this. Like if I had a Sanctum creature to play with my Curvitor one, that might be nice, but I don't. I'm gonna hope for a bad. Ooh, bad. Okay, bad comes down and brings a friend the Diamond. Have a volatility. That's nice. Mark of this. Forced into Starlines. I'm okay with that. I was gonna play Starlines anyway. Zaya. Okay. I'm gonna Scout Beat over here. Squires. Not needed right now. Gonna check it. Subdue on the Desire. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop down the Dominator bubble. For when I do call this, I can use something else. It's a nice setup. Okay. Oh, here's the jump. Oh wait, this is not that exciting because I have to call Reclaimed by Nature unless they play the Reclaimed by Nature, I guess. Should I wait with this? See if they use up the Reclaimed by Nature? I think I should. I'm gonna get a Reclaimed Sanctum. Start with Sacro Alien. Now I'm gonna put this on the left so I have Starline's features on both sides so they can suicide if needed to me. Jericho after. And then I play on the right. Now we talked about this before the video. Do I want to chuck the Seeker? Do I want to chuck the Seeker? We don't really have a board clear. We don't really have any creature control. I'm gonna play my Seeker. I'm gonna play it in my weaker flank, which will be on the right. And we'll just play. Kind of like the desire and play, as long as it's stunned. Resurgence, I think they can get anything back. Mutation of Fury doesn't do anything. They're up to 6 and they can't forge because of their own desire. Okay, now it's kind of get tricky with the transporter platform because I really don't want them to. Oh, they reclaim by nature. Okay, so I'm safe. I can do whatever I want now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play Starlines. I'm gonna fight General, and I get the 3 Phantom also. Okay, I'm gonna take the orb. Yeah, I'm gonna take the orb. I'm not too happy about the Gizelle Standard at this point. I'm gonna put it in the bottom. And Scout Pete is gonna suicide into General. And now I can set up either the orb or the Eaton's Jar. I can block Infurnaces, but that also means Mind Furnace. There's double free markets, but they already played one. There are 2 Arbalest Spine Mongrels. That can be a pain in my butt. I think I'm gonna go ahead and not have to play against Arbalest Spine. Arbalest Spine Mongrel. Voila. And then I guess I rip. Good. Okay. Now we'll Sanctum Tower, however. Wrath block down. Remove the. Yes. Okay. Nice. That's gonna be a very sad glutton. Okay, so definitely gonna play Sanctum. I don't wanna archive anything, so I'm gonna put down the Sword Fiddle. I'm gonna purge Gluttony, get the anvil. Wrath is beefy. Let's see how I take beefy down. Fight it with a Seeker. Oh, they can see it. Okay. They didn't like me purging their gluttony. That's cool. I guess I'm gonna play another game. 23. Hopefully they don't return my game. All for one. Is that an alternate account for all for one gaming? I don't know. Okay, so I have a my opener, but my rest of the hand has no beefy bodies. Nothing I really want early, so I think I'm gonna chuck it even though I have the orb early. 2-2 hand split, 2-2-2 hand split. Not terribly exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna hope for a better hand. Val loves me. Morpho Captura is not good for me. Okay, but it is what it is. Val comes down, some shield blasting, and protection. Ooh, transporter platform. That's gonna be neat. Okay, so I'm thinking I didn't look at the deck at all. Wow, triple sensors Garcia. Matter Maker. Matter Maker's out, so I can't call that. I'm gonna go Sanctum because I can't get Val Jericho online in Starlines, and I want Val Jericho online. So I'm gonna go Sanctum. Read this on the right. Scar the Fangs because it's gonna build my own stuff. Take care of secure droid. I think I do. I think I don't like it. And I will put my transporter platform for future time. Okay, Champion on Africa comes down. They still thanks both my creature, which is very, 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 very mean. Can I go Sanctum again? Yeah, I'm gonna go Sanctum again. Put my all. Leap to discard the Seeker. Play the Purifier. And wail on this champion. Okay, that's good. Oh, we're set up for some double Val nonsense. Okay, so here we go. Star Alliance. Fight that Chief Garcia. Not moving the blasters. Play Ritual. Sacrifice those two fellas. Get some upgrades on that. Bounce to hand. Flux to kill the 4 power creatures. Bring the Val back down. With some blast shielding. And no weeping. And I know they have an Axiom. So what I choose to do is I didn't think that one through. I wanted to take the standard to give it amber, and no, I wanted to give it an amber so it can't be killed by Axiom. It's not a good play. It's a fine play. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Play here. And pasta. Okay. It was the good call, but they took my amber away so they can axiom of Grisket. That's super hilarious. Good play. They outplayed my good play. Okay, it's time for this. Do I just call the Censor Chief Garcia because there's three of them? Do I call the Lieutenant Governor? Reduce the ball size? Oh, they have a Fabian. Okay, Fabian Recaptura is bad. I don't want to face that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say they cannot play a Fabian. Not in evil. Fabian in English. Gonna play my Starret. Gonna archive my Valderico because my board is still small. And the question remains about the Dark Amber minion. Dark minion. I don't know. I'm gonna check it. Let's see if I will get this later. Two Lieutenant Governors. They played Smite. They played Smite. Oh, to fight with Octavia. Okay, let's go. I think I'm gonna play Sanctum. Dino Knight. Pop the ward. And I can fight into the forest. It will not kill Octavia. I can do 3 damage to this and then fight into that. Still doesn't kill Octavia. I can 3 damage to this and fight into that. Or 3 damage to this and fight into that, so pop the ward and kill that. Yeah, that sounds good. No bad. Exalt, 3 damage. Do I smite with this guy? No, I want to smite with. Oh no, that doesn't kill him. I'm disconnected again. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'll play Dino Knight. And I have to fight with my Dino Knight. Here. Squirrels. Pop an amber here. So they all have plus armor. Okay, go. Costs Rips. Defense Initiative Ward. I can go Val, Creature, Infernus, or a Purge. Purge some stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go star lines here. Otherwise I will never get that in the middle. So oh shit, I miscalculated. Oh well. I have two creatures. I don't want to secure it. With that. Do I bounce one of the knights? I have a retrieve so I can purge it if I want. It's just the first key. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce. Start beat. I do want something, so I leave it alone. They got fighting to battle. Siphon on. 4 fighting for elephants. Face. Get a mystic intent. Lots of ammo on the board. Farting to scout Pete as well. Okay. Software alien. Boom. We play an out of house card and an out of house creature. I'm gonna want to play this Amber Heart and this Infernus and purge some of my opponent's stuff. I don't want this Scion Hole and I don't want this purging shenanigan. And then I'm gonna take the Infernus back to my hand. Use it later. I can fight the force to get 2 ammo back. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. And I get the check. And I have a handful of this. That's some good handful doing though. Stunned a bunch of mutants. My bowl was full of mutants. So they're all stunned now. But I forge. Time to figure it out. So this. And my artifacts. Generating Nightmare. Capture some amber for protection. For base card. Leave us some hearts. That's great. I'm happy with that. Don't want the bones are. Battle line getting too big. Furnace. I'm gonna purge some of the creatures. Big creatures that I don't wanna. Frost is annoying. And the Gavilar with the capture is annoying. Bye. Yeah, put it up. I got the bones out back. That's disappointing. Oh, some more damage, more creature clears. Double Central Superstia. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna burst my last amber. Play. Kill one of them. And raid the other. I'm gonna force them to use their capture. $23 damage. Every time I read up the word the Ides, I there's something going on in my head, some kind of an animation from some kind of video game, but I don't remember which. Anyway, time for more ammo burst. Scott beat. Definitely don't want that minion. Upgrades. Bounce. So that's good. So that's good. So this is not better than most of the cards in my deck out there. No fighting for Tavia. No reaping for the censorship in case they remove beat. Bring low. Not expect that. Not notice that card in builder. They spread it out. Good for them. Need to be careful here, not lose. I can get cocky and lose here. Are they commandeering on my anvil? Oh no, they're using the captures. Okay. Okay, well I have no choice but to go Sanctum. I'm gonna purge this high power creature. Sick of Tooth is not gonna do me much good. I don't want it. And I don't want the Ever Heart. Don't need to give them it. I think I'm losing this. Got cocky at the end. But I didn't know, I didn't really notice they were uncheckable the second key. Just completely my bad. Scars that's maximum risk. Up to 6 amber. 7 amber. Whew. It's off. All my ambers here. Okay, I can start with Squire Ellis. So if I play a Techno Knight, I can fight into stuff. Can I get amber back that way? I can also stop them with Wicked Knight, Snarret and Archive. Mind Furnace. Yeah, that's probably the best play here. So Snarret. Nightmare. Archive and Furnace. Enrage something. Got it. Wait, what? Oh. At the start of the turn, the player who controls the most powerful creature gains 1 amber. Oops. What? Now I know. Yeah, did lose this game. Hubris, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was stupidly long. I don't know if anybody would like this content. Let me know. Also, start with the Patreon. The link will be in the show notes. If you want to support more content, you want to support me writing articles, making videos. If you want to support me developing the obfuscation variant, price support for that. If you want to support me, you can support me at the 5 level, which doesn't actually get you much rewards. Just saying you support me and you want to boost my ability to do things. Or you can go to the 25 level, which is the currently only reward level that I have. If you do that, then once a month you can submit the deck to me. I will play it for 10 games and we'll do at least one game. I will play it for 5 games, I think I said. Doesn't matter. I will play a bunch of games with it to learn it, and then I will make at least one video of me playing and some commentary like that, like you've seen here. So that's what you get with the deck of your choice. Maybe it will grant you some insights about it. If there's a deck that you're trying to get better with. Anyway, yeah. Podcast too, you know, I do stuff for Keyforge. Support me if you can, and if you can't, that's fine too. Love you anyway. Thanks. Bye.